Hi there, this is Penelope. This is the last in a series of short videos covering the recent Test 1 Trimester 2 2021 for DE4102. So this is question 6. Starts off by asking you to solve for x in two equations, and the first one is this. When you've got something like this, simplify it before you start. So the left-hand side would become x minus 2 plus x minus 1 equals 7. Tidying that up becomes 2 to the power of 2x minus 1 is equal to 7. Now remember, when the thing that you're trying to solve is as a power, then you can take logs, either natural logs or logs to the base 10. So I'm going to take natural logs, doesn't make any difference to your answer. Now the rules for powers and logs say that we bring that power down to the front. And now I'm running out of a bit of room here, so I'm just going to put it up here. So now we can divide both sides by natural log of 2. Then we're going to add 2 to each side. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to go back and correct our mistake. That should be a 1, and that should be a 1. So we're going to add 1 to each side. Okay, so then finally, x is equal to natural log of 7 over natural log of 2 plus 1 divided by 2 and 2. 3 significant figures, that is 1.90. Sorry about the scrunching up there. Next one also goes under the direction, the instruction of solving for x. Again, we've got to use the rules for logs, so we're going to recognize that 1 is equal to log to the base 10 of 10. Because remember, logs are powers. So we're just going to write that. And now we're going to use the rules of logs on the left-hand side to combine the two terms, remembering adding indicates multiplication. And because we've got the log of each side, we can now raise each side, if you like, and get rid of that to the power of 10 and get rid of it. So we can skip that step and just go x times x minus 3 equals 10. Now that's kind of almost written like a quadratic, but we can force the issue and make it into a quadratic that we can solve. Now we're ready to solve it. We can factorize it, or you could use the formula. And that tells us that x is equal to -2 or x is equal to 5. Now either you could check your answers and find that -2 doesn't work, or from your knowledge that you can't find the log of a negative number. So you need to make some sort of note. So back in that first line, we can't have log to the 10 of -2, therefore the answer is only x equals 5. Next question. The information is given there. You've got a formula. It tells you that it's got a half-life of 4 days. Now, initially it says there are 8 grams, so the first reading is of 8 grams. And then it tells you that it takes 4 days for any quantity to decay to half the initial mass. So the first question says how much of this remains after 4 days. So after 4 days, there's 4g, 4 grams. Part 2. Part 2 says determine R correct to 6 decimal places. Now we have some information. We have that 4 equals 8. E. Now R we don't know, but we do know that T is 4. 4 times R, doesn't matter, R times 4. Then rearranging that, we get 4 over 8, which is a half, is equal to e to the power of 4r. So we could undo that by saying natural log of a half equals 4r, and then natural log of a half divided by 4 equals r. And that's fine that r is a negative number. And remember, they've asked you for 6 dp. And you will lose marks if you don't give it to 6 dp. You will lose half a mark. The third part of the question asks you then to find how much of the isotope would remain after it's left to decay for 40 days. All right, so just put some more numbers into the function. We've got 8, we've got E. We now know that R is equal to negative 0.173287, and we're told that this time T is 40, and that's a calculated job, and we would put it as to 3 dp. And again, you're going to lose marks, half a mark, for not having that to 3 significant figures. Okay, so that's the end of the test. There are 6 videos covering the 6 questions in Test 1, Trimester 2, 2021. Thanks for watching.